The moon cannot be owned, at least not in the traditional sense. Existing international agreements prohibit national sovereignty claims over celestial bodies. No country can declare lunar territory as an extension of its land. But prohibition of sovereignty does not eliminate economic activity. It creates a distinction. There is a difference between owning land and owning extracted resources. This distinction is the foundation of lunar governance. On Earth, land ownership confers broad control: surface rights, mineral rights, exclusion rights. On the moon, sovereignty is restricted. However, operational control may still exist. If a company invests billions into infrastructure within a defined zone, installs robotics, power grids, processing facilities, and habitat modules, it cannot function in an open access environment. There must be recognized operational priority. Operational priority is not sovereignty. It is functional control for safety and continuity. The legal challenge is balancing three principles: non-appropriation of territory, freedom of exploration, protection of investment. If operational zones are too weakly defined, capital will hesitate. If operational zones resemble ownership, political friction will increase. The solution lies in structured usage rights. Usage rights differ from land titles. They are time-bound, purpose-specific, conditional on compliance, revocable under violation. Think of it as a long-term lease framework, governed by an international registry rather than national sovereignty. A lunar registry could record declared operational areas. These would not be owned. They would be licensed for active use. The license would require active development within defined timelines, environmental reporting, safety corridor compliance, transparent extraction disclosure. If activity ceases, the license expires. This prevents territorial hoarding. It also discourages speculative land grabbing. Another dimension concerns extracted materials. Most current interpretations allow entities to own what they extract, even if they cannot own the land itself. This is analogous to fishing in international waters. The ocean is not owned, the catch is. However, lunar extraction must avoid monopolistic concentration. If one actor controls disproportionate access to rare metals or strategic materials, it could destabilize terrestrial markets. Therefore, usage frameworks may require production transparency, anti-hoarding clauses, defined export reporting, not to restrict profitability, but to prevent destabilizing asymmetry. Sovereignty is power. Usage rights are structure. The moon does not require national flags. It requires predictable access and enforceable compliance. The goal is not control, the goal is stability. If sovereignty debates dominate, development slows. If non-ownership is interpreted as chaos, capital withdraws. Between these extremes lies a third model: licensed, transparent, revocable operational control. No nation owns the moon. No corporation owns the moon. But responsible actors can operate on it. The distinction is subtle. It is also decisive. Without it, industrial expansion becomes either frozen or contested. With it, development becomes structured and scalable.